Welcome to Plat Chat Overwatch, episode 273. I'm back. What did I miss, fellas? What did I miss?
You missed an epic podcast. It was really good. It was one of the best we've ever done. I can't remember what the hell we talked about. We spoke about Peak for a little while. We watched AVRL play.
Talked about Johnny the whole time.
We did talk about Johnny.
Well, not the whole time. Not the
whole time. We spoke
like
about
maybe
Johnny a
15
little
minutes.
bit. About 10 minutes, yeah, discussing your various escapades in different countries and escaping war
My
crimes. But yeah, it was
escapades?
good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Your escapades.
your escapades, yeah.
You know about
Johnny, how was the Bahamas? How's the
Yeah,
Bahamas this time of year?
How was the dual Bahamas Italy trip? How was the dual Bahama Italy trip? How was that? Like, was it like mostly private yachting or like
Private
how
yachting.
did that go?
Did you take the private jet from one island to Europe?
Were you at Jeff Bezos' party in Venice?
Oh shit!
you were at Jeff Bezos'
actually?
wedding?
Oh,
Were you there?
Oh, special guest.
Were you at his wedding in Venice? Did that happen? I heard you got an invite. You're not gonna say, huh? You're not gonna say. If you were there, don't say, but make the sign of the devil that everyone had to do at the party. Make the sign of the devil that everyone had to do if you were there at the party.
There it is.
I don't know if that's it, but
That is the sign of a devil.
But I wasn't
That is
invited.
the
But
sign
I
of the
wasn't
devil.
invited, so maybe it's possible. It's possible.
I'd like to go to Bahamas at some point.
Yeah.
Nassau? Nassau's in Bahamas, right? Is that right? I don't even know how to pronounce
Isn't that a Pokemon?
Could be. Dude, they just named Pokemon after like real life stuff these days. It's crazy.
Rubbish.
Yeah, I played the most Pokemon in my life this past week for the charity stream for Josh. I like rage quit my last Pokemon run, and then Josh like, dude, we're gonna play the hardest ROM hack ever made for Pokemon, and then we're gonna also play like Emerald, where the crowd can fuck with you the whole time. I was like, this is good. This is really good.
It's a really epic
I love
experience.
Pokemon. Wanna go out?
I want to hit on the fact that AVRL's doing this from a cab because he's on his way
Yeah.
from the airport.
Dude's that committed. Johnny, you didn't commit this hard, man. You were traveling and you
Avast
didn't come on the
Avast
pod,
committed pretty hard too.
Avast
I
committed
want
pretty
to
hard.
say Avast also committed pretty hard. He came in from the shopping center, from his little shopping trip. Yeah, where was Johnny calling in live from the beach of the Bahamas, sipping on a mojito or something?
Yeah. I agree. You know what? Let's turn this into really just shit on Johnny episode. Let's turn this into like be real mean to Johnny.
We're joking, Johnny. We're joking.
I actually thought about it, and I was just like, I was like in the middle of nowhere, Tuscany, Italy, and I was just like, no.
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 Honestly,
I hate my
you made the right
friends.
call. You made the right call.
Yeah,
you made the
you
right
did.
call, 100%.
I do this podcast enough all year. This week I'm not gonna do it. And so I hope you guys had a lovely time. I tried to catch up on the comments, but it seemed like you guys did a great
Johnny
job.
was like,
I think we
Johnny
did
was
fine.
like, yeah, if the episode happens, like, hey guys, you can check it
he
out
didn't
if the
trust
episode's
us.
happening.
He didn't trust us it was gonna
He
happen.
didn't
but
trust us.
he
Yeah, I
didn't
forgot
trust
about
us.
that.
Okay,
There's
well,
no
it wasn't
trust.
really clear when I left whether it's going to be one.
We make stuff happen here. If there's one thing that people say about us is that Plat Chat, we make stuff happen.
Yeah, we make it happen.
We make stuff
We get it
happen.
popping.
We get it popping. And I mean, honestly, we had to send Johnny to Venice to disrupt, to maybe funnel some Amazon dollars to the Plat Chat LLC. And a successful mission. I've noticed I was a very successful mission. So guys, we were happy to announce Plat Chat $1 million LAN event, courtesy of Amazon. Thank you so much, Amazon,
We did
for
it.
sponsoring this event.
We did it, everybody.
However, we now are being, they're going to watch our performance and how efficient we are. We are not allowed to get up anymore. I'll be pissing in a water bottle. The rest of the rest of all the podcast episodes, I will not be
Everybody
getting up.
piss under the desk right now. Just get it out of the way.
They're so nice. They're not even forcing us to be on Twitch. They're just like, yeah, you can be on YouTube. It's,
You
Yeah,
can-
you can do whatever. I mean, we do
Yeah,
have to
they're
we do have
pretty
to do
chill.
something from Blue Origin though. We're gonna have to be up in space at one point for Plat Chat.
Oh yeah,
they're making
that's
us do
true.
that. Yeah, they're
That's
putting
really
us
what we did. We
do
sold
spice.
our souls. Just like, yeah, we'll shoot us up into the stars. We'll take the pay.
Lovely.
That's all good. Yeah. AVRL, I will warn you. I think the last time someone was in a cab in a Plat Chat episode, it was Achilleos during a Plat Chat Valorant episode.
Oh, that was
and
good.
the Uber crashed. So
It did.
not to instill paranoia,
okay, well,
but
What? That happened? I don't even remember.
Yeah,
that.
he got in a car. It was like a very minor car accident, but he got in a car accident on Plat Chat Valorant.
Yeah, it was like-
because was there a Plat Chat Valorant peeing in a bottle clause as well? Is that why
They
you decided to do it in the
have to
cab?
do
or-
that too.
Your
Yeah,
Uber
sure.
driver is just like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Trust me. Look at this rate. Uber Mitch Leslie had to cast over a clip in an Uber, so Uber casted in an Uber happened.
Oh,
so at this rate,
yeah.
anything's possible in Uber. The real ones. We don't need to get into it. We don't need to get into why that happened. I'm just saying it happened, and I just wanted to end that. Oh, we'll end that there, but it is fun.
That
Just
is real
saying, things
law.
happen in Uber.
Things happen in Ubers.
That's real.
Things happen in Ubers. Wow, brilliant. I will say, talking about we make stuff happen. Should we tease the next episode coming out next week? We think it's going to be a good one.
We will make it happen. We promised everybody that Plat Chat would go to Peak and we would scale the mountain. We will be doing an in Peak episode next week.
Wow,
We'll sort out the audio.
What the hell does that mean?
We're going to
person.
Mount Kilimanjaro
fuck
and
does
we're all going to be scaling the mountain as we do Plat Chat. That's the Bezos money, baby. That's the Bezos money.
That's true. That's true.
Can I just say
Yeah, we'll do an episode of Peak.
we've done so little of this episode. We're already advertising the next one.
Yeah, that is true.
All right. Well, I guess we should get into it. But before we get into today's episode, we have to thank our sponsor for today's episode. It's Factor Meals. Summer is here. Ooh. More sun, more light. I love the sun. It's why I moved away from Sweden. I'm just like, I need more sun. And, part of the reason was I got a gig. Los Angeles, great. But now I'm like, just like the sun is amazing. Same thing in Italy and Denmark. Like the sun just stayed up during the summer. And so like the winters can't do it up north. Anyway, more time to do all the things that make summer so special. And the number one thing you don't want to be doing all summer, spending hours cooking inside. That's where Factor comes in. Factor's chef credit. Dietitian approved meals are ready in just 2 minutes, taking the hassle out of eating well. Factor meals arrive fresh and ready to eat, perfect for any active lifestyle over summer and beyond. With 45 weekly menu options, you can pick gourmet meals that fit your summer gains and goals. Choose from options like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, Keto, and more. Factor powers your day, sun up to sundown, with nutritious breakfast, on-the-go lunches, premium dinners, and guilt-free snacks and desserts. Factor has your whole day covered. Enjoy more this summer. Get Factor if you want all the flavor and none of us. Get started at factormeals.com/Overwatch50 off and use code Overwatch50 off to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box. So I'm just saying, like, AVRL, you could be eating Factor meals in the Uber, like right now.
It's true.
Where would I heat it up though? How would I have?
You have one of those, have you ever seen those like
take
those
it with
little
you.
pans? Those little pans where they have like the built-in electric heater at the bottom,
Oh,
and then you can put it
bites.
in there, then put a cover, and it
Look at
heats
these
the
egg
whole
bites.
thing.
You can have these egg bites. There's
Egg
the
bites do
shakes.
look very good.
Dude, I'm hungry as hell. Honestly, I could go.
I'll
for
just cook
a
it on the
Factor meal.
engine.
I
You know,
could
the
go for
engine will
some
heat up.
food.
I'll just have the thing on the engine. It'll be cooked by the next red light stop.
I
Bro,
think
it gets,
I think I could get some
40
Factor
degrees
meals
in
for you,
Oz.
Avast. We
You
can
could
get
just
you sorted.
Cook on the pavement.
Yeah.
Well, I need it like
look,
right now. Could you teleport the?
I'm not sure we could teleport it,
Yeah.
but I could make something happen. The pancake bundle.
Okay,
like
I didn't know
pancakes?
they had a pancake bundle. I'm gonna be honest. That actually might go crazy.
Maybe I'll have to reach out to Factor
Ooh.
Meals and just be like, can you get a Swedish pancake bundle?
Lemon buttermilk pancakes. Damn.
Yeah. Look at all those smoothies. Here we go. Thank you so much, Factor Meals, for sponsoring today's episode. We very much appreciate it. And I say this every time. There's a lot of talk on the summer here. Getting the sunshine, it's good for you. Get some vitamins, all that good stuff. But of course, we're gamers as well. So keep in mind, if you just want to stay inside and play ranked all day because you're off school or
true.
whatever, you're taking a couple of weeks off work, Factor Meals is king. Just throw in the microwave, queue up, have a little meal with when you die in game, just like 10 seconds, you'll have a couple of bites and like you just fuel up and you can get those 10-hour sessions in. So thank you so much, Factor Meals, for sponsoring today's episode. Let's get into it with today's members question, except that it's not from a member, but it's from a user. I do this sometimes when it's just like last minute and I'm like, just present the question. So I got a bit of a fun one today. I got a question from, see if we can bring this up, Carson Minter. I'm not going to watch any EWC and a few thoughts on relegation, excuse me. So my question is thinking about a hypothetical. God damn it! I got something.
Are you
stuck in my
okay
throat.
over there? What's happening?
He's not used to the California
I'm
air.
sorry.
He's like, oh, the air is so unclean here compared to Italy.
If we had a foreign exchange program for stage 3, which team from NA would you like to see compete in EMEA and vice versa? Would that team do better or worse than in their home region? I would expand this to Korea as well, because maybe fun. I don't want to, Crazy Raccoon, maybe a boring answer, but like, it'll tag Korea, NA, EMEA. Could say GK Esports maybe should play in EMEA. Would you teleport?
Well, given almost all of their rosters European.
Yeah.
I
think it would. I think that
they're
would
not
be
very American.
We're calling ice on Geekay, really? Like, come on, we'll let them stay.
All right,
we'll let them
that
stay.
escalated quickly.
We'll let them stay.
I think maybe I'd like to see Nightmare, like with Chronic and everybody else, because I don't think they've ever played in like a European circuit, so they can be witness to the European style of play. I think that'd be kind of fun. Like any
Nightmare's
full
fun.
American team.
I was gonna throw SSG to EMEA.
SSG?
I throw SSG. I would do a complete swap. I would do an Opera team swap. I would have SSG EMEA, then bring over Virtus Pro.
Oh, okay.
Do a complete swap. And the reason why is I think those are like, if we take like the third best team in the region this stage, essentially, if you consider how you feel about Nightmare, obviously Nightmare probably maybe also could be a third. I think you swap them over. SSG is one of those teams where everyone's like, are they fraud watch? Take them to EMEA. Greatest chance to see do they have what it takes or not. Because if they are like getting their backs blown out in EMEA, despite being like a top 3-ish 4 team in North America, they're like, that's fraud watch. And then take Virtus Pro, top 3-ish team in EMEA to North America, see how well they do, and then we're like, oh, maybe EMEA's got some sauce.
Okay.
I got some thoughts on that one. I agree. I would put SSG in EMEA. A couple changes though. Let's bring Backbone and Sparker back. Maybe Hardy on tank. Maybe put Christopher back on coach. Funny Astro on this team could be pretty good. Thoughts on that one? I don't know. This roster could be okay.
A roster might be kind of
Admiral
decent
in there.
No, Admiral's good on GK actually. I'll leave him on GK.
That's good. I like that actually. I think it's
smart.
And then maybe you get like
Smart
dedicated coach
decision.
streamer / like assistant coach. You get like Commander X. Like Commander X also comes in. Like he helps. He's like a coach streamer, and he's also maybe doing a little assistant coaching. Like then maybe that could be a pretty good team, Avril. I like that idea.
They get like a wee Spitfire like kind of vibe going on in the jersey.
Oh yeah. Maybe they make a custom
never been
song.
done. Just
They should commission a song
custom
too.
song.
If they commission a song, I think that would be a really good change for them as well.
That would be an exceptional change. Wait, we're cooking here. Hello, Overwatch League.
But yeah, that's my proposal. I don't think it's
back.
worth the time to like swap over any other teams like from Korea, like or even really China. But like, I think that's a very interesting change.
swap out Vic. Put Vic in either NA and EU. Watch them win the entire thing.
All right. All right.
A bottom Korean team would be fun. That would be fun.
Let's calm down. Let's calm down. I mean, I was going to say, I kind of want to just ship SSG to Korea. I know they wouldn't like,
No,
be super competitive.
Why?
But I'm like,
For what purpose?
Kellen, just do your thing. You're happy in Korea, just like you can play in Korea, and we'll see how Sugar Free does. Over there.
Kellen, do your thing.
Seeker on Freya, maybe not as harsh, but Seeker on Sojourn, pops off. Just like I think they'll be happier there. I think that SSG would be happier playing in Korea.
Okay.
I got a good one. How about we ship Vision Esports to Korea, force Violet back to Korea against his wishes, and he plays against Zeta Division.
What is that? Is like, what's the play? They're like the Saw voice Vision Esports GM. Violet, I want to play a game. You will win one game in Korea, or the Korean mandatory military service officers are gonna press gang you to the front, to the demilitarized zone. You must win one game. Your time begins now. Da-na-na. Da-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na.
That might go crazy.
That could be good. That could be good.
Should we talk? Speaking of Violet, should we talk about Team Vision? They're playing in the promotion relegation tournament.
We kind of have to, I think, right?
Violet got big mad. He played like serious.
Dude, Where's that screenshot? I put it in our group chat. Let me send
I
it
did
to
see
Storm.
I did see him giving some bags to players that I was like, who even is this guy? I was like, I don't even know who he's playing, and he's like teabagging random European players.
Yeah,
I'm
like
what the fuck?
random like it's crazy. Like random European players, like the players that have probably have only just started playing the game. You know what I mean? Like before Overwatch League. Started during Overwatch League. Dude, he was mad talking shit in the chat, but everybody was dumping on him. Like everybody was calling him like toilet and stuff like that. It was like, oh my god, we're seeing Violet play against promo relegation teams, a 2-time winner of the Overwatch League. Dude, it was fucking crazy. Crazy shit in the promotion relegation, actually.
Yeah, I'm trying to bring up the bracket. I'm trying to bring up the
Yeah,
bracket. We have the video. I posted the video. Here we go as well.
Dude, this is so stupid,
I was Dream
bro.
Right.
And he was spamming GG easy as well. Did anybody else see that?
I mean, so like all of New Junk City as well. They would just like spam toilet and just like, oh, you know, whenever Violet fucked up, they just be like toilet. And I guess it got to him, so Violet just started like GG
he's
easy.
just spamming GG easy. He's just spamming
That's
it.
good.
Loose, by the way.
Good.
Oh fuck! It's so funny, bro. Dude, it's
For
just,
glory
he's like,
and honor.
he's just shitting on random like European players
Oh,
in Face It
Violet.
Masters. It's insane.
It was the deciding game to for promotion relegation.
That is very, very funny. It is. I mean, that's my goat. That's my goat. I mean, that's my goat, man. Like he goes.
Go
like,
your life.
well, that's.
He might be
I
trying
feel
to
like
say something.
I feel like he could be saying something else. We could be saying something else that maybe is not so goated.
There seems to be some miscommunication right there.
But
Where
you know,
paycheck at is
but
crazy.
I have, you know, knowing Violet, he's been known to say that before. He's been known to be in that sort of. He's been known to be in that territory before, honestly. But you know, I mean.
I would just, if I could pick any
Is what it
Overwatch
is.
player to just like have a few drinks with. Like we're going to a bar and we're just gonna have a few drinks. I just like love to have a chat with Violet. I'd just be like,
Yeah.
like 4 hours in, we'd have some drinks. She's like, what's going on, buddy? Like what are you like? How's life?
Hours in, he's
I
How are you
just
enjoying
don't
Vision?
think it's gonna be. I'm gonna
What
be
do you think
honest.
about
It
life?
just doesn't strike me as that interesting. He's just like, yeah, I want to play video games to make money. That's. I mean, like, like I think he doesn't have like that. I mean, I could be wrong, but there are very few players that seem to strike me as like they've got like. Now, granted, I think he's earned my respect even more so because of the draft dodging.
Yeah.
So like, I do think that like. Maybe there's something there besides just I really be good at video games to make money. Like there could be something else there.
Yeah, but like obviously, you could just be like, oh, draft dodging, just playing here, so I don't have to go to the military. Like whatever. Okay, pretty simple answer. But just like, you know, what's practice like? What's it like playing with Team Vision versus San Francisco Shock in 2020?
Probably pretty different.
Get kind of
Hazard, I
domed by
guess.
Atomics there.
Yeah, I mean one of them didn't get didn't have to go through a promotion relegation tournament. So
I just think it's very interesting.
It is. I mean, my personal opinion is I feel like for a lot of the old, especially like the old superstar Korean players, like if I'm Violet, like I just have to be essentially in my like, this is like when they ship like an old NBA player off to Europe, you know, or like they put literally, or they put like, you know, the inverse, they put it like a very famous football player in America, in the US.
Yeah.
I mean,
Beckham and stuff.
honestly, that is probably the best comparison. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. They put David Beckham on LA Galaxy where he's clearly like the
'Cause
best player, but not
yeah.
the best player in the UK anymore, you know? Like he's kind of washed.
Because he has to be making more than every person on Vision. Like there's just no way he's not, I feel.
Well, Messi is playing for Inter Miami now, I think. I mean, I don't really follow MLS, but
Yeah, and I watched him play, and it was a waste of time. But I did see one of his games once.
it was
Wait,
a
why was
waste
it a
of
waste
time.
of-
Wait a minute.
Wait, why was it a waste of time?
Well, because his ass was, he came out on the field. He was like apparently like slightly injured or something at that time. I guess the plane ride over hurt his back, and then
the private plane ride over?
Yeah, the private plane ride over. One of his like he was trying to eat like an oyster or something, and like got lodged in his throat a bit maybe. But like I do think that like he He came out of the field, and because of the rules, which I had forgotten, that like when someone comes out onto the pitch, they have to, if they sub them out, they're done. Like there's no like sub ins and outs. It's just like you come out, then you come in. And he came out, jogged around for like 10 minutes, did nothing, missed every shot, got off, made like probably $8 million. Probably made like $8 million.
Every second he was on that pitch, he was making a year's salary of like the average American.
All right,
I mean,
I came up with the best example, but it's ice hockey, so not very recognizable for some people.
Okay.
But Jaromir Jagr was one of the best players in the NHL, like legend, like Hall of Famer, like extremely good, 6 stats, played until he was like 42 or something. I'm making this up in the NHL, and then he was just like, "Yo, I'm gonna quit the NHL." I think he was like probably washed, injuries, whatever. But he was like, "I'm gonna go back and play for my childhood team in the Czech Republic." And this just dropping in Jaromir Jagr into like his hometown
And he
team
was
or
just
whatever, into
probably
the Czech
shitting
league.
on everybody.
Yeah, and he's still 54 and going. So
I mean, that's
He's
based.
54 years old and
I think he's
playing in
54 and
professional
going, yeah.
leagues.
yeah, he's just like, yeah, done with NHL. I'm gonna go play for my hometown squad. Don't quote me fully this. Go look it up. But it's essentially what happened. So Violet is on his like, yeah, I'm just gonna go play in Faces Master for Team Vision, and credit to him. I mean, they look good, so they're probably pretty favored.
Have they qualified yet? Have they?
No,
qualified
it
for
happens
stage 3?
tomorrow. It's
okay.
the promotional relegation tournament is tomorrow for EMEA.
Should be pretty expected that they qualify, right? You guys might have talked about this already. I'm pretty sure they'll qualify.
Yeah, it'd be like one dip in Team Vision, probably. Frosttails are in there as well.
Right.
See how they do. I mean, Team Vision, they had that drama with their tank player last stage, and that was, I'm not gonna say that is why they didn't qualify, because whatever. But it doesn't help when you lose your tank mid stage. So they're still a good team. Choice 1, Slow Dive 1 is good. So I expect them to qualify. They're a good team.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I find it unlikely they wouldn't.
Qualify.
Yeah, if they don't qualify, if they don't qualify,
Holy
this
shit.
might be the worst. This would be the worst disaster of all time. Like,
Really?
this might be. I guess not all time. There's
Worst
Atlanta
disaster
Reign-
of all time.
I guess it's not. Actually, that's not true. That's not the worst disaster of all time. There is definitely worse disasters. I mean, like Atlanta Reign's collapse in final year of Overwatch League Grand Finals. Maybe
That was pretty bad.
You know what?
Falcons, current Falcons, like
Lips like, I'm gonna play
probably-
Soldier.
It
Hold
wouldn't
on.
even be. It wouldn't even be the worst violent disaster of all time.
Yeah, yes, it's true.
That Ajax
true.
lives on.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. It wouldn't be the worst. I would say it wouldn't be the worst disaster from a team-wide perspective, but it definitely has to be a pretty notable one considering the caliber of players for Vision and their and also probably the investment of Vision compared to everyone in EMEA promo relegation. So, because like, if you have Chose 1 and Violet and you're losing to like random European guys in promo relegation and you have like a probably pretty decent salary, like especially in this year of Overwatch, like that's pretty bad. That would be pretty bad.
Yeah, 100%. Like it should just Yeah, I mean, look at the fucking stat lines of that. Like, realistically, they should just dumpster everybody. But
I think speaking of disasters, you also have to bring up the San Francisco Shock, which essentially had Crazy Raccoon and Heesang and Proper and didn't qualify
Right.
for playoffs in the
Yeah.
Overwatch League when there were like 12 teams who got qualified. So
That one's pretty crazy.
that will
too.
never
Fair
not be
statement.
funny to me.
first statement.
If you could have drinks with any Overwatch player, who'd you have? I said Violet.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna say
No.
reinforce. My favorite. Overwatch player.
Reinforce.
Look at that.
Well, okay. Secondary question is hypothetical. Are language barriers transcended or no?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's a good question.
Language barriers are
Okay.
transcended. Easy gesture. Easy gesture. So
Gesture?
easy. So easy. Easiest pick of all time. And I'll put a runner-up. Crystal.
Crystal is unbelievable.
But I'm
Last
going
of Us-
gesture first.
Both. I'll tell you right now. Both of those are funnier if you don't have if the barrier is there. If the language barrier is there, it's funnier.
Well, I mean, it is, but like, I'm not going to be able to like truly have. I mean,
Little
gesture.
round
I
table.
think
Look at this
Am I
round
correct?
table. It's an Avast Crystal Gesture round table, all drunk. No one can understand each other. Perfect.
That would be
Absolute
really,
cinema.
really funny, though.
Did you not
Imagine.
have drinks with gesture in the Overwatch League days?
Do you think Gesture who knew the fuck I was? What are you talking about?
I don't know.
In
Yeah, but
season one
just went
Overwatch
out and
League?
hang. Come on, everyone just went out into K-Town and hung out.
No, not in season one Overwatch League. Every team, unless you were friends from unless you became close friends, and also there's a gigantic, also something that people don't really realize either is that for the most part, not a single team ever fixed the kind of socialization divide that happened in Overwatch League between Koreans and non-Koreans, except for Shock. Shock was by far the best when it came to having a really integrated team where the Koreans and the Western players were hanging out very tight knit all the time. They were friends. It was teams there were still every rosters were still friends with each other.
Wait a minute.
And there was also
you
I
telling
think
me-
Paris Eternal and their first iteration of it was pretty good, but
Are you telling me Logics didn't hang out with the rest of the Korean roster in KDG? Wait, what?
yeah, I mean,
Wait a second.
Oh boy.
they were all actually, they went to Korean barbecue, and instead of him having to fill up everyone's beer, they'd actually fill up his beer. They'd be like, no, Logics, here you go. We'll be filling up
Here
your
you
cup
go.
tonight. We'll be filling up your cup tonight.
What was
Yeah,
their
it
tank?
was-
Beast Halo? Was Beast Halo on that?
Beast. Yeah, he
Beast
was. at
Halo
one
was
point,
on
but it wasn't the
Toronto, yeah.
Korean. I don't think it was. Was that Korean? Was that the Korean variation?
Is it
of
Logic's,
Beast Halo?
Mangachu, and Beast or something?
It might have been.
God, I
yes.
can't remember that very.
I know. All I remember is a lot. It might have been. I don't know if
I'll
Mangachu
throw-
was still there at that point.
I'll throw my hat in the
Mangachu-
ring. I'd say Decay would be my guy to go out with.
Decay
Yeah.
Decay could be a fun one. Decay could be a fun one.
Yeah.
Sure.
But
Yeah.
okay, so I almost feel obviously, who knows where Decay is now? But I feel like you'd almost need some maybe not drinks with Decay now, but maybe in 5-10 years when it's a bit more far removed. Just in 10 years, you're just what the fuck happened?
Why
on
not
the
now?
Why
Why not
not now? He's kind of removed.
How
now,
long is it?
no?
What does Decay play anymore? Isn't he done? I don't
Yeah,
think he plays.
I don't know.
Does he play Marvel Rivals? What's going on? What's
Yeah,
what's
I
he
I
up
just
to?
feel the more time you distance yourself from some prior experience, you become a bit more loose and
Maybe so.
yeah.
Maybe so. I mean, that could be. That's fine.
Okay,
I'll
he was
also-
LFT January 2024.
Oh, okay.
So
That's a year ago. So yeah, I don't know if that's.
over a year.
I just remember I don't know in what context, but I do remember that me, Sideshow, Bren, other talent, we just go to K-Town and that's where all the Korean players hung out, and we didn't understand Korean. And then we'd be some drinks in, and Bren would just sit down at a table with the Koreans and just pound soju and beers and just socialize. And I don't know if there was any there was no depth of conversation, but it was just they tried with the assistance of alcohol. They just tried.
It's nice though to be able to truly understand it, because some of the value is, I think it depends if you want to talk to someone for a real reason, what happened, or you just think they're gonna be an insane vibe. Gesture, Crystal, those are vibe guys, 100%. They're culture. They're for the culture. Decay, that's what happened, man. That's a what happened type of thing, it's very different vibe. I'll throw you actually a third one as a runner-up. Not a player though, but I think would be a really funny one. The GM of Shanghai Dragons 2018. GM of Shanghai Dragons 2018
no,
won the
come
build in the
on. I mean-
roster. If I could speak Mandarin, holy absolute giga.
what is there to know there?
I just want to. I want to know how it happened.
What happened,
how were
man?
you feeling? What did the
Yeah.
management feel going in? Because they bodily,
Yes.
after they became the worst sports team in the history of any sport ever recorded, essentially, what they bought into that slot for at least 20 mil, essentially, and then they paid however much. What do they think? If I was the GM of the Shanghai Dragons 2018 and I'm the management, because weren't they owned by, what was it, NetEase? Was it NetEase for them? Or was it someone
so,
else?
right?
Or Billy? It was one of the two. Either NetEase or Billy, I believe.
Denny's.
NetEase. If I was the people that because especially in season 1, there was a little bit more crosstalk between some of those larger corporate partners and the ownership and the front office. If I was there, if I was NetEase, I would have beaten that guy to death with hammers. I would. So I was
I feel
I don't know.
a lot of orgs just expected experts to be experts and not to be LinkedIn experts. Just like,
LinkedIn experts.
oh yeah, well,
Lot of
for
them
sure,
stuff.
we'll take this person by their word. They know what they're talking about. And then 2018 happened, and just like, whoa.
Well, because 2018 was
Does this
wasn't
person
it
actually know what they're talking about? Or
wasn't it U4?
there were some
I
weird
believe?
rosters constructed. Let's be real.
I think it was U4 was the GM potentially for that roster, and I don't know what happened to U4. Like, I think it was him.
Maybe he was
after-
beaten to death with hammers.
Was it
They
U4
might
around?
have beaten him to death with hammers.
I think
They
U4
might
was
have.
around for some years.
Yes, he was. They didn't get rid of him for a while. He was here until 2020, but like I think he was with. Is that the right
Oh,
guy?
he
I'm
was with
thinking
the
of?
Spark. Holy shit.
Yeah, I
Is
remember
that the
seeing-
right
Didn't
guy
know
though?
that.
But I don't. I think that yeah,
It
he
might
was a
have been someone
coach, but I don't know if he was the
Nice.
GM.
How far does the Shanghai Dragons team make it in the current EMEA promotions?
Well,
talk about promotions real
the
quick.
thing is this assuming they like could? Because I just don't know about like their meta.
They lose to
situation.
they lose
DI
to
is still
Violet. They
going.
lose division, but don't worry about it. D is still going. When's NA promotion? Is that happening soon? Or is that
Tomorrow.
already happened?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
This
Yeah,
is
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
tomorrow. Everything's tomorrow.
Yeah, 6
Yeah.
matches. Boom. Or well, there's 8, but we only show 6.
Johnny
So-
said he didn't want to do 8. They offered 8 to Johnny. He's like, nah, 6, dude.
I mean, doing 8 games in a day is a cut. Like you will.
Are they
go
all
to hospital.
BO3s
Like,
Uh,
or are they like
no, they're first to 3s.
twos? They're first to 3s. Okay.
no, first to. Are you sure? First to 3?
Wait, what?
Yeah, why wouldn't it be? Yeah, they're all BO5s. Why wouldn't they be? Everything's BO5
Okay.
by default.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I mean, sometimes they run like a random like first to 2, but
Yeah,
I
didn't know
think
if they were gonna
even-
do
That's
that.
only if there's scheduling issues. That's only if
Yeah.
like we need to speed run like 10 games today.
Yeah, I think they're
Oh,
all.
yeah,
I think
that's
they're all first to 3. Yeah.
okay.
Because like there's no like grand final, so there's no best
Yeah,
first
I
to
suppose
4.
not.
So
Yeah.
How confident are we that one dip definitely makes this one? Considering their form
I'm pretty
lately has been
confident.
kinda weird.
I'm
I would
still high
say
on that team.
decently
Okay.
confident. Team Vision, I would have at the top. Maybe like one dip. Oh my god. Yeah, I'd say Team Vision, one dip.
It depends on if
Anomaly, and
Willis is
then
on vacation or not.
Foxtails? God, I don't know.
What is it with these Swedes going on
Willies,
vacation
yeah.
all the time? Explain that one to me.
What,
Well,
yeah, what is the Swede?
all the Swedish
people doing
families,
vacation
like
for?
once a year, they just go to like Spain or something. They just go to like Spain, Greece, Cyprus.
Italy.
Not Italy as much. It's just like the sunniest countries in Europe. It's
Oh, yeah, I
very
mean, it's like
Nordic. I
you're
think.
just explaining the UK family meta.
Oh,
as
I guess
well,
too. Yeah,
Which is just we go to fucking Ibiza
yeah.
or Shagaloof, otherwise known as Magaluf.
Shagaloof. Is that a real place?
No, it's called Magaluf, but everybody calls it Shagaloof.
Oh, that's what I thought. It actually makes sense because I've heard of Magaluf.
That's
Yeah, I
more
think
for
I've been
like
there even.
you've just turned 18, 18, 19-year-olds kind of thing.
Did you
Shagaloof.
have this? Did you have this, Joss? We had this thing, and it was a tradition when you graduate Swedish high school. The last week, there are no studies. Like you completed all your courses, you're done with high school, but there's still a week left for some freaking reason before you officially like graduate. So that 1 week where everyone's done with high school, people like put together money and they all fly to, I forget the exact name.
Shagaloo.
There's this one specific island, I think it's Spain or something. It's Ayia Napa. Is it Ayia Napa? It might be Ayia Napa. And they all go there. Literally
Wait,
all
how
everyone.
old are you? How old are you when this
You
happens?
graduate high school. 18.
Yeah, you definitely would have been 18.
18,
It's high
19.
school.
Yeah, I mean, people do that. Yeah, because we have
I
like
remember there were tons of Brits there. Like
yeah,
similar
we
age
have
range.
college, which is so you have like secondary school, and then you go to college and then university. So college is like the before university, and at the end of college, you are 18. You will be 18. So like that gap between ending college and then starting university, that is when So yes, pretty much.
In hindsight,
yeah.
it's pretty sad because it's just like all the streets are just packed with like 18, 19
Oh, I bet
year
it's a
olds.
fucking
Everyone's just
shithole. Yeah.
no one has any alcohol tolerance, and they're just it's a fucking madhouse and it's disgusting.
So,
but
so
Shagaloof,
Willis may or
baby.
may not be there.
Willis may or not be there.
may not be playing on
Willis-
the
Yeah,
yeah,
yes.
that's true. Wait a second.
it is July, so it's not happening now. But yeah, I actually think Vision might be my favorite to win it all. You know, one dip ended on a bit of a slump there. They started off hot against VP and stuff like that, but I think Vision might be the favorite and one dip second to me. So. it'll be interesting.
Any North Americans?
I'm gonna be real. I don't have a lot of insight. All I know is I was playing Bloons. I was streaming Bloons Tower Defense 6, and PDK came into my chat and was like, "Hey, are you like you got to root for us in promo?" And so I'm like, "Okay." So I'm rooting for PDK and the fellas.
Which team is he on?
Fellas. How do you not root for
that
Dildox?
is that would be Dildox, right? I believe.
PDK was
He's
on
like,
Dildox.
root for my team. Vast like, shit, which one was that again?
Because I just want to. Because sometimes dude, I have been up so late. I'm tired as hell, but I'm pretty sure it's Dildox. Yeah.
No offense to the other teams. How do you not root for Dildogs? They have the most aura in like North
They
America.
do have good aura. Their social media game's good. PDK,
Young
they're
and
all
beautiful
fun.
are back. They're
Did
so
you
back.
see?
Yeah, they are.
Did you see Dill Cucks are back, dude?
I did not see Dill.
They have like
Cucks.
4 teams and they're all.
Yeah, they have like 4 teams. Let me link it. Let me link.
Are
the
they
tweets
in
on.
promo relegation? Are we gonna get a potential Dill Cucks versus Dill Ducks
It's
matchup?
calling all heroes. It's a calling all heroes
Oh,
roster.
okay.
Yeah, Dill Cucks, everybody.
Yo, Winter Peace
yeah.
Cinnabar. Oh,
Like,
stacked.
It's like a good team too.
This is
yeah.
stacked.
It's like a
That's
good team.
really, really funny. Actually.
Yeah.
What insane time. What insane time.
How are they doing in
Yeah.
Marvel Rivals these days? Anyone still following?
Well, we've been having legal issues with rivals, so we've been figuring that out. We haven't cast
Legal
them yet.
issues. Holy
Nice.
shit!
We haven't
I need to
cast
get some
them
drinks
yet.
in you. Figure out what the fuck going on over there.
Dude, we got some stories. We got
Okay.
some stories.
All right. Are we,
Show the
even
bracket
Solomon's
again?
chiming in. Yeah. Sorry, Abro. What'd you say?
I was gonna say, let's see the bracket again. So, rather, we should probably see the rosters before the bracket. We're gonna observe some of these rosters. Not too sure. This is gonna sound bad. Not too sure if I recognize too many names on some of the teams coming up, but at least on the teams that are there, you know what? Let's just get Sam back in the league, guys. Just gotta get Sam. S9mm. Just get him back in the league, surely.
I mean the team with the most recognizable names, if you count Overwatch League time, was Supernova by far. Dilducks obviously in the latest stage. They were just in the past stage. Dreamland's been around for a bit. Like and Young and Beautiful, I definitely recognize some of these players. I don't necessarily remember all of them. My gut feeling based off performances is, I mean, honestly, my gut performing might actually be, it might be Dilducks and Dreamland as my top 2. Potentially.
Tony, you're casting this tomorrow, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, I was so bullish on Supernova in stage 2, and then Ryan went to Korea, and they had to play
Dude,
Astro on
that
DPS.
was the whole. That's so sad. That was the whole storyline, bro.
And
like the whole entire stage, it was just Ryan went to
it
Korea.
was sad. I feel like I'm just like a sports fan that just like still holding on hope. I feel like I can't give up on Supernova, so I'm still
Did
believing.
Ryan come back from Korea?
He did, yeah. He went
Okay,
for like
what's-
a week. He missed 1 or 2 games. I can't remember. But
think
then
it
it
was
was
2
like
weeks.
2 weeks, yeah. And then Astro and False were like in and out of DPS. Like it was. a
Sam played the
mess.
second week, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, yeah. I think Supernova probably. I'm actually with you, Johnny. I think Supernova still win this. Like out of these 4, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Dreamland. I really don't. We've seen a few.
I mean,
players that,
Dreamland is a
Narwhal,
mix of,
Monkey
like,
Happy.
North American contenders / like group stage OWCS from last year. Like it's just a mix, like O3 Splash, Team Said. Like it's a mix of players that like been around. So I would go Supernova 1, Dreamland 2, I think. Sorry, Dildogs.
Really, you don't like Dildogs here?
I have
mean,
Dilducks
they're,
because of PDK's imploring to to cheer for them. So that's why I have if I
chill
was
for
up to
them.
me, it would be Dreamland and Supernova as my top 2. But I got to put in Dilducks for PDK. Got to put in Dilducks for there. I got to.
It's kind of. I mean, it might be a cringe take, but I think it's Supernova, Dildogs, Dreamland, then Young and Beautiful. It's just like in the order it is on Wikipedia. I think. Wikipedia. Yeah, I think it's that.
God. I mean, Dilduck surprised us last time. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like I love those guys. I love the team, but yeah,
Like,
it's
is
pretty
Sombra really
funny
good still?
actually.
It's still pretty decent.
I feel like a lot of North American teams that even if they're not top tier, like they just have aura. Like they have good brands, good personalities. You know, Dilducks, even like Amplify. You know, I feel like Amplify because they were so like Sombra pilled. And they came out and just played Mauga. They obviously like upset Supernova to qualify for stage 1. Like I just feel like these teams are like fun to follow. So overall, like I think all 4 teams are very fun teams. So we'll kind of see what happens. But I got Supernova 1 and Dreamland 2, I think. And then if Dilducks do end up qualified, they're gonna give me shit for it. But just telling it how it is. I'm sorry.
I mean, you're corner Ducks.
But that is
was
tomorrow.
one-off.
It's gonna be me, Jake, and Rich Rat. It'll be good. It'll be good. Do you guys want to talk about LCQ for a little bit?
Could do.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of fun stuff happening around LCQ, so there's a lot of fun things.
Let's get some beer.
Like
beers
what,
with me.
Avast? Like what?
He's gonna say it. He's gonna say it.
What am I gonna? What do you think
Like
I'm
a lot
gonna
of
say?
teams, like all these teams attending. Let's take a look at them. Let's see the teams go to
I
LCQ.
mean, there's a really obvious starting off point, but I mean, we should definitely just look at the teams that are currently
Yeah, look at the
listed and going.
teams for sure.
Because
Vision of making it-
One of these
Vision of
teams
making
is
it-
not
that
like
would be the
the
funniest.
others. One of
We
these
know some
teams
of
is
these
not
teams-
like. The
I mean,
others,
several of
guys.
these
Come on.
teams are not like the others. I mean, if you consider Zeta and Team Falcons, as you could say, they. Well, actually, we can't say that. Never mind. That wouldn't make any sense. But they are.
Hold on.
Those teams.
Question: invited teams. What does that mean?
They got invited.
Okay, does that mean they can go for free? Like, I don't get it. Like, do they?
I don't know.
Because isn't
Maybe.
there a situation where like teams are essentially to go to LCQ they kind of have to pay their own way?
I guess
So-
my guess is that these teams, since they're from OWCS and then also Vision was Saudi challenge was like the ESL Saudi stuff. Maybe these teams were good enough to where they felt like they didn't make it to midseason. That they're like, hey, you guys have enough aura that we'll just invite you. Also, 3 out of 4 of these teams, like
What does that
like
mean?
you're already gonna be there anyways, because like yeah. So maybe like.
Because like this cold middle team, I don't think they pay to go. If I'm honest, I think they go
No, probably
if
not.
they're like if they get, they get it paid for essentially to go. Because a lot of teams would probably. That's why when you scroll past the top 4 invited teams, every other roster is Saudi.
This is where the YouTube chat and the fact we're doing this episode live comes in real handy. Does anyone in YouTube chat know why we're missing some of the more recognizable teams in EMEA and NA? Is it purely like didn't want to pay for it?
I mean,
Yeah, I
I
don't-
would. Why would
would
you pay?
assume so.
Why would you
I don't
pay?
think they would-
If
yeah,
Zeta and Falcons are going, in what universe would you ever pay to go there? Because unless you win, you get nothing. You just spent thousands and thousands of
Yeah.
dollars.
It
Like, probably
actually
10,000 plus.
doesn't- If you think you have a chance of winning against Falcons, then yeah, there's probably a point. But bro, you're gonna rock up and then Stalker and Proper are just gonna smash your shit in. Like,
Well-
come on. Okay, my
well-
bad. Stalker merit. Stalker
Does he know? Does he know? Is he aware?
I don't think.
Wait,
he,
am I not
he likes
aware?
to put
What?
information.
Does he not know?
I
He
don't think
might not
knows.
know.
I might
Going
not
on a
know.
mental holiday.
Yeah. I mean, that could be the. I mean, Stalker's not
Okay,
playing.
next topic, guys. Stalker
Stalker's not playing.
not playing. Okay, I missed that.
He's not. He said, "I'm out. The rest of the year, done, over."
Bro said he's out.
Kill
No, he
Bosch.
didn't. Did he actually? He didn't say that.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
All right, bring it
Look
up.
at look at the statement.
Bring it up. Where is it?
I
wanna see
did
it.
not see
Find
this.
the statement.
Where's this? Where's this?
I have the statement, Solomon. I don't know if you've
Oh,
seen
shit.
this.
let me read it.
What?
Let's have a look.
Stalker has said
Now
he
bring
has
up the
literally
Korean version.
said
Hello.
on the translated version.
Hello.
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah,
having a
hello.
good
Are
weekend?
you having a good weekend?
I've been thinking about how to say this for a week, but I couldn't find an answer. So I wondered if it was right to just let
Well, I
it
guess
go
not rest
without saying
season, but
anything.
Mid-season. He's out for LCQ
But
EWC.
whenever I see people cheering me on, I feel like it's rude to let them know when the situation comes. So I'm bringing it up in advance. As you might have expected, I might not be able to participate in this LCQ. And I'm not sure about the EWC either. I'm not sure about after that either. If I ever get a chance to compete again, I'll practice hard and not become lazy like I've been doing so far, so I can show you a good side of myself. In other words, playing a sub-dealer in a competition after a year was fun and enjoyable. I was able to see my potential, and I feel like my form was gradually returning. So it was good, but I'm really sad that the situation has come to this. Still, I've gained confidence in myself by playing all characters in Falcon, regardless of whether they're main or sub-dealers. And I want to think that this time has ultimately helped me grow. Lastly, I'm not at fault, so I ask you refrain from making assumptions or misunderstandings. Don't worry about the competition.
That
and have fun.
translation's wrong, by the way.
I
That
hope you
translation
see it.
is wrong.
You may not believe it,
Yeah,
but
I
our
was
team
gonna
has
say.
prepared well since Korea and is still doing well. So please feel free to cheer us on. Thank you for reading the long post. Have a nice day, and I hope you're I hope you all are always happy.
When he
Pretty
said
much.
when he
Part of
said
our stuff.
I'm not at fault, that translation was incorrect. It says the coaching staff is not at fault. Is specifically what it says. Not
Okay.
I'm not at fault. So
And he's
Also-
not
but
a
the rest
sub
of it.
dealer.
Well, I
He's
mean,
not a
I think
sub-dealer, guys.
he's referring to like the
He's a
DPS.
substitution.
Yeah.
I think he's referring to
sub,
sub
no.
DPS.
Sub dealer means flex DPS. Main dealer means
Yeah.
hit scan in Korea.
Yeah.
That's what it means.
So I was unaware. Damn.
Yeah, he's out. So it's gonna be the rumors are is that Proper is obviously back. So it's gonna be Proper Merit.
Proper perma with merit. I mean,
Yeah.
dude, honestly, that still fucks though. Come on.
When
No, it
says,
is. I mean, there's no downside, but
Dude, the part that made me kind of jaw drop and floor is he says, I'm not sure about after that either. After he says he won't be in LCQ and probably won't be in EWC, and then says not sure about after that either. It's like, whoa, what do you mean after that either? That's insane.
I mean, it sounds like he's burned out. Just like, if I ever get a chance to compete again, I'll practice hard and not become lazy. That just sounds like someone who's like, God damn it, like, I just don't want to play ranked right now. I just don't
I
want to
don't
grind
know.
scrims.
I don't know.
It's been a tough stage for Falcons.
It sounds like to
someone's
me.
out.
It sounds like to me that the coaching staff are just like rotating who's permabenched. They did the proper permabench. Now they're going to do the stalker permabench. That's what it sounds like to me.
I mean, it sounded, well, don't you agree that in that post, it sounded like Stalker was just kind of over it?
Yeah, it gives off a vibe at least.
Like, you know,
Maybe-
motivation comes and goes.
Maybe
Yeah.
I don't know if he's overplaying, but maybe he's over like the whole situation on the team and how the rotations are working and how.
Also,
They're
wasn't
managing the
Stalker's
roster?
wrist fucked up? Like,
It was
Yeah,
for a
was there
little
any
while.
he
commentary
says,
about
but
that?
he says that apparently his wrist is not the problem, as well.
right, okay.
So
I just feel like sometimes we don't really talk about it because it's assumed, but like, it's pretty exhausting to just play Overwatch all fucking day in scrims and then go play ranked. And if someone gets burned out, like, it's pretty reasonable and understandable. So if that's what I'm assuming is the case, but who knows?
I would have just
Um,
thought like they tried the merit stalker combo, they lost, and now the coaching staff like, oh, let's do the other option. What's
Yeah,
funny is
what's
what
Okay.
they're not doing is they're not going, hey, maybe we should just bench merit and play stalker and proper, which was working before.
well, that's off the table. It also seems to be like based off his words that perhaps it's like he's implying that perhaps they feel he hasn't been working hard enough in this, and like they're benching him for effort issues even. But who knows? Who knows exactly like what? Obviously, we don't know. But yeah, Proper's out, or no, sorry, Stalker's out. Proper is back. It's gonna be Proper Merit more than likely, like 99% for this, which still should be better than almost every team by a significant margin. So yeah, but yeah, that's big for Falcons. That's
Well-
just, I mean, it should.
Falcons in stage 2. Well,
It should. So yeah, it was just a question of like what happens with that. And it's pretty much just a 2-horse race again, because it's unlikely Falcons or Zeta will lose to anyone else there. Still pretty unlikely.
We'll be interested to see Zeta go up against Falcons again and just barely miss out if they lose to Falcons, which is more than likely.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, if you're playing for a team like Falcons, which obviously amazing in 2024, reigning world champions, I suppose you could still say, if you just count Stockholm and not Champions Clash. And you have such high level of expectation on yourself, and then it starts going south. team atmosphere quickly changes. People's personalities, motivations, chemistry, like that swiftly changes when things start going south. And so I think it's reasonable to assume that Falcons right now is not Falcons like it was 8 months ago. And so if people start getting tired, taking a step back, they start molding in scrims, like whatever, like shit like that happens. I mean, that's competition at the end of the day, so emotions run hot. So who knows what's going on, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's a bit of a how should I say this nicely? It's a bit chaotic over there in the Falcons camp, considering they've disappointed a little bit.
He's really just that Swedish.
I just said chaotic because I didn't want to make it sound like they were incompetent or
no, we get it, bro.
It was silly. Yeah. So
we understand.
Thank you, Jaws. Thank you for understanding. Yeah.
I'm getting it.
I think it's
We're
messy.
all getting it.
But also, that means that I wouldn't be surprised if they just bomb out. So
yeah, I mean, going back to the previous point as well, like if you think you've got a chance against Falcons or whoever, then yeah, you're probably going to make the trip. But for a lot of the teams because there's only one slot, like for a lot of the teams that are 5th place, 6th place, NA, EU, EU makes a little bit more sense, but still not a whole lot of sense. So yeah, it's tough, man. The LCQ spot is kind of, unless you're invited, it's a little rough.
AVRL, what would you put Zeta versus Falcons? What would you put the percentages at?
70-30 Falcons.
Yeah.
Zeta 30. I didn't think they looked that good at the end of the stage for Zeta. Like, especially now that T1 are good as well. Zeta just looked like they're sliding further and further down the rankings. Looks like the team without Violet is doing not as well as people would have thought. They're also just not going to play Farmer. I think Farmer's actually been dropped by the roster entirely now. You can see that he's not even there for LCQ. So probably for the best. I don't think he even played. Did he even play one? He might have played like one map.
Maybe a single map during that time, but
it's not even his meta anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't even make sense.
Burnout's too good. There's a chance that Falcons also shit the bed and like Zeta just miraculously come on through. Burnout has like the life game on Orisa, and then I don't know
if he plays Orisa.
Flora actually clicks heads. For the one time every month. Flora plays super well. The other 29 days he's missing. So there is that chance. There is that opportunity for Zeta. I won't say it's impossible. So I'm glad they're there. I'm glad Zeta are going to go, because then you're actually going to have like a reasonable Zeta versus Falcons at least type of competition. Although I'm very curious to how Vision are going to do. This Vision versus Falcons, Vision versus Zeta could be a fun one, even though Vision are probably not likely to beat those teams.
I mean, come on now.
It will be fun to watch Violet versus Zeta.
It will be fun, but they're not going to do well.
Yeah, I don't think they'll be. I just don't think there's just no teams at the event that interest me. I mean, Vision like Vision like maybe could do okay.
Down. Go on.
Here we go. F word. I'm picking the F word.
The F word
is a good team name.
F word.
Is Cointree on that? Click stuff. Damn, unlucky. I thought maybe.
I think this can't be all the teams. I thought there were more. Am I going crazy? Is that really it?
Because like every team that's not the invited teams, they're all going to be full Saudi teams, which is why I'm surprised there's even one non-Saudi team there.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I don't know. Is this F word team even going to show up? I think they just signed up to have a laugh. I don't even know if they're going to show up. I don't know if they're going to actually be there.
Sign up to have a laugh.
Yeah, it's kind of. I mean, it is kind of insane because like if you're not paying for accommodations and flights, like what do you expect? Like what do you expect is going to happen? Like especially in the current ecosystem, like the prize pool isn't even enough to justify. It'd be one thing if it's like, hey, you have to pay for everything, but like we have like a TI level prize pool, So like even if you do really bad, you're going to get enough money to cover the cost of going. But like, what is the team supposed to do if they go here? Like it's maybe fucking impossible.
They're going to have fun. They're just going to pull up.
Yeah.
Have some fun.
Yeah. I mean,
realistically, like I said, in Europe, it makes a little bit more sense, but North America, because they're all like European, like
it's funny
EMEA.
Because Ultimates probably could have gone if their roster hasn't already imploded. because they already have like a bunch of players in Saudi. I'm pretty sure, but I'm pretty sure like Twilight's he's out. He's like long gone now.
Yeah.
SSG just too far away. SSG too far away, and also probably won't beat Falcons or Zeta. So they're just like nah, out.
As I guarantee you, if they pay for flights and accommodations, teams like that would probably go.
Oh yeah. If they were
But
invited
yeah.
and their flights were paid for, they would probably go. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just impossible if you're not gonna pay for that. So it's gonna be, frankly, Mickey Mouse outside of these top two teams, and maybe Vision shows up and does something interesting.
I don't know where the website is for this, but this can't be all the teams. There's what, 13 teams, and the prize pool distributes up to 16 teams.
We have
So,
16.
You're guaranteed money if you just play.
Yeah, but it's
$5,500.
$5,500, so like you'll get maybe at max like 1,000-ish per person.
Right. You're not gonna fly from
I
America
should have just,
because
I should have
they'll
just
tell.
stayed in Riyadh and
Showed-
just put on
Showed
Twitter.
up.
Like, hey,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Any four Saudi players want to come and make $1,000 with me? Like,
Oh my god. Oh, here we go. So these are all, yeah, Solomon. 14. Okay, 14 teams. Oh, there you go.
guys,
And,
guys, if you live in Saudi Arabia right now, 2 more teams, you can get in there right now and just win some free money. Get in there right now.
dude, you don't
2
even.
more spots. 2 more spots.
Oh, there were more,
Yeah,
but they
because
dropped out.
I'm sure there probably would. Everyone's like, wait a minute, we're not going there. Like what? Like it's just like.
I guess that would be my
It's
point. That
just
if
funny.
you're in Saudi Arabia, just like go register because there's 2 more spots and you're guaranteed prize money. So
Do get it twisted. You will earn prize money. Do get it twisted. If you are from Saudi Arabia and you go to the events, you will earn prize money if you show up, if you take one of the last 2 spots. It won't be a lot, but you'll get something for showing up. You probably could just like show up to the
Hey,
event and just
man.
like sit at your PCs the whole time.
you play a couple matches of Overwatch and you get a grand.
Dude, if me and my friends showed up and if I was someone that never even played Overwatch before and I lived in Saudi Arabia, I'm like, hey, I can show up to this tournament and just get $1,000 for like sitting at my keyboard and losing. Like, I'd be like, that's not a bad deal, man.
It's the kind of
It's not a bad
opportunities you need to
deal.
look for. Inefficiencies in the market, right here.
That's not a bad deal at all.
Yeah, it's free.
Dill
Donkeys?
donkeys. That was a pretty good
Okay.
one.
I don't know if that was on the episode, but someone said it was a team called Dill Donkeys sign up. So, but they dropped out, I guess. So, all right, there you go. That takes place next weekend. So in about 5 days, it kicks off the last chance qualifier, and it'll be 3 days of playing, and we'll see who comes out on top. We'll probably do an episode before then, but you know, there's not much to say. Falcons favorites.
When does EWC start again?
The end of the month, I think.
Yeah, it's like literally the end of the month, like the last few days of the month, I think.
I don't know if we bring this up now or we save for the climbing episode. Although in the climbing episode, it sounds like
What, the groups?
it might not be. Well, I was just gonna say, I was just gonna do a little EWC report about what we can look forward to there in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I
We'll
mean,
just come
I was
from
planning to talk about the groups, but you go ahead.
It's like you guys haven't seen the stage and stuff yet. You guys haven't seen the setup yet,
I've
and
not.
I gotta say it's a huge upgrade compared to last year.
Really?
So yeah, no, it is sick. It is sick.
Okay.
So let me bring up some clips real quick. So
You know where we were? Is that changed?
yeah, kinda.
Okay.
You'll see. You'll see. Like let
I guess
me start bringing us some clips. The state, for anyone that remembers the cube setup from last year, that was pretty decent. This is the new 5v5 setup. Oh my god. You're not ready. You ain't ready for this one.
Oh, that's pretty large.
Yeah.
It's pretty
it's
big.
big.
They
It's
are very
big.
close. They are very close to each other. You know that kind of reminds me of actually. Anybody ever seen that clip of someone like in CS getting flashbanged and then people looking over their monitors to see if they got flashed because their whole screen
That's
and face
amazing,
is
yeah.
white? That's what that kind of reminds me of.
Thankfully, we won't have any.
Thank
of those
God we
issues.
don't have flashbangs in.
But if you
fucking
look behind the
Overwatch, but-
players, obviously this is all from Valorant. But all LED in the back, you'll have like the teams. and all their logos and the roster stuff. Camera coming in through this middle thing, and like the massive viewing LEDs on the top as well. Yeah, honestly, the stage is insane. You don't even get to see. I don't know if they have any audience shots, but basically they combined 2 of the stages from last year to make this one giant 5v5 stage. So this one stage is twice as large as some of the stages from last year. Yeah, it's insane. It's actually ridiculous. And there's the crowd stretches like around, I guess 180-ish, maybe slightly more. But yeah, it really fills up. When you walk in from the crowd side, the first thing you do was walk up a massive flight of stairs. You walk in the entrance, go up a flight of stairs, and then into this bowl of audience seats, and then you just see the players and shit down in the middle.
Did you see the clip of Texture crushing the key thing and his face, and he was like pogging out of control? It was very funny. It was a very funny clip.
I just remember I saw the Zelsis one where he's just like he's vibing out the key crushing. So yeah, obviously there's all of that going to be there. The B stream setup is massively improved from last year as well. So that'll be pretty nice. The teams will be there, and then the casting setup, you see all the teams and all that kind of stuff. Basically everything is going to be, I think, well, at least from the viewing perspective and the fan perspective, it looks like it'll be a massive jump up from last year. So this will be one of the better looking stages I think Overwatch has ever played on, genuinely. Last year was already pretty good, but this one is really, I can't wait. I can't wait to see Overwatch on the stage, really.
I get really nostalgic about the Overwatch League stage setup. Sometimes, yeah.
You and everyone else.
That's one place
I wasn't there,
wish I
so-
casted. Yeah, it's like the one place I'm like, man, I cast in the Apex Arena, the OGN one, and then I'm like, that's the only other place I wanted to cast ever, was the Burbank studio.
By the way,
never
so
did.
Twisted Minds will be at this event, obviously, because they qualify through EMEA. And there's a new thing there. Last year they had some sort of like Falcons building, but I didn't get to see what was inside. They have a Twisted Minds building, which is just like a full Twisted Minds fan activation thing, but it's also like a museum. It's like a Twisted Minds museum. And inside it, you see like all this Twisted Minds stuff, all the trophies they won, all the jerseys and stuff. I'm going to grab one photo and I'll send
Isn't
it to
Twisted
Solomon.
Minds like 3 years old?
Like, I guess, I suppose.
You got a fucking museum?
They got a
You got a museum
and
for the
inside-
3-year-old organization?
Inside
Wow.
is this. Check this out. This is what I found inside the
You get to
Twisted
show
Minds
off your
museum.
trophies. Still cool.
Sure. I mean, it's just, that's kind of crazy. That's just insane. They're like 3 years. I get it if it's part of their regular. Is this their office or just a separate building?
No. This is a fan. This is not an office. This is a fan specific.
Yeah,
thing.
that's fucking. That's the type of hubris that caused man to build the Tower of Babel, and then he struck it down and gave us all different languages. But okay, let's see it.
This guy. You know what? Just because there's no T1 fan building there. Yeah, I get it. I understand. Don't worry about it. So the inside are two of our favorite Twisted Minds players. I found their jerseys. I found their heads. And yep, I tried to steal the UB jersey. They wouldn't
Whoa,
let
there's
me.
a holy high res photo.
Holy
Holy
hell.
fuck.
Wow, that is zoomed in.
There it is.
There it
Horse.
is.
Oh, I didn't know a little face.
Loading this photo up like it's dial up.
I mean,
But yeah, there's some more Twisted Minds jerseys and players, but I'm like, I don't know who they are because they're not from Overwatch, so it doesn't matter.
Sermojet International Airport aside, I love when they promote the players in jerseys and
Yeah.
history like this. I think it's freaking cool. So
Yeah.
I know that was a pretty static picture right there, but I would have loved to see the rest of it. So I think it's cool.
No,
Yes, Twisted Minds, pretty young org,
I'm
but
with
still
you
they're
there.
doing a cool thing. So
There was one of those in, I'm going to fucking say it again, but the OGN studio before they tore it down was a StarCraft, and yeah, it's just StarCraft Hall of Flame or Hall of Flame? Hall of Flame.
Flame.
It was really cool. Like, yeah, I love historical pieces like that. I think it's kind of sick.
yeah, you just walked around on all floors. They just had like photo after photo of like legendary StarCraft players, like
It was cool as fuck.
hoisting trophies and everything. So
Yeah.
I'm a bit of a sucker for history and stuff like that.
Holy shit, dude, Defran, bro.
We haven't had the
Walking out
same
in front.
because there have been so many iterations of Overwatch Esports, we haven't had a whole continuum of history. You know, we kind of lost that when Overwatch League went down. So
Yeah.
it's a bit of a shame.
I'm just gonna dump a couple of other highlights real quick. Just a little couple of sneak peeks that people can look forward to. Just when ready.
He says that, and it's going to be something silly.
I mean, the
We'll
Blizzard
see.
Arena was cool, but like the live, you know, if you were be able to attend a live event, like that was almost as cool. So
Yeah, I mean, live events. Are
I saw
I
this.
did
I
see
saw
this.
this.
The
I saw
Avril
the Avril
Lounge.
Lounge.
I'm
Yeah.
glad you got your own
Yeah.
place, Avril.
Yeah.
Finally.
You know what? I was like,
Good for
why
you,
did Twi-
buddy.
why
Olive-
is it why
Olive
why did
branch?
Twisted Minds get their own place? I want to get my own place there. It's like my own place. It's my
Oh, there's
very
Faker.
fast photo of Faker and Ronaldo and Simaj's
I don't know
dad.
the other guy. I don't know the
I
other
don't
guy.
know the other guy,
I don't know the other dude.
but I know
unfortunately,
the
but
other two.
And then there's
Some
one
of my-
more photo that hasn't loaded yet. But I'm sure
Definitely
it'll
some
be
of my
there.
goats there. Definitely some of my goats there.
Some of my goats.
Some of my goats there for sure.
Big Ronaldo, Connor, big Ronaldo fan. We all know this.
Huge Ronaldo fan. Huge Ronaldo fan.
There he is. Shoo, everybody.
Whoa.
that's crazy.
Wait, oh my God, there's Avril. They put a dude. Do you think they should put an Avril wax sculpture in the museum? of
Oh
esports?
shit! Wait,
They should put an
that'd be
Avril
kinda-
wax.
that'd be kinda
sculpture
wicked,
in there.
though.
That would, and then you can go, and part of the interactivity is you can actually like simulate an online argument with like a 19-year-old. Yeah, with the wax sculpture and Avril.
with a Reddit user.
Like here's four
like a-
scenarios. Here's four scenarios
You
that
know, like-
Avril argued online.
Oh my god! You know, like you go to these places where like you can take a photo, you stick your head in the thing, and it's like a big cardboard cutout. It's like
Yeah.
you as the 19-year-old, you stick your face in it, you're the 19-year-old, and then like there's a wax figure of me.
That's good. I like that. That would be funny.
That would be incredible.
They could be making some incredible things out there. You know, they could be making some incredible things. They could do like the thing, like if the League of Legends museum.
Oh, it should be
out
a
there, they could
tweet.
do that.
It should be a
Oh,
tweet
yeah.
format. So you put your
Oh,
head
it's
where the profile
sweet.
photo is.
No fucking
And then
way.
Avril is quote tweeting whatever you said. Yeah.
Holy fuck.
That's so good.
Okay, that would be good.
That's
That's
actually
really
so
good.
good.
You go.
They should
Or
have a
esports museums.
pre-crush your fears section too, where you can like go crush something,
Crusher Bears.
and it's like pre-crushing your fears.
Can
with
you
him.
use the crushing machine, the key crushing machine? to
Oh,
do
the
that?
key crusher.
you could.
do a hydraulic press to crush your fears. That would be
That'd be a good one.
That would be good. They could
Did
have
they
like
change the
Overwatch-
hydraulic press anything?
No,
Is
it's
it
still the same thing. I think. I
It
think it's
looked
still
different when I saw the texture clip. It did
You just
look
don't hide it
different.
out back anymore. They're not hiding it out back
it's-
anymore.
Yeah, because before it was like in the back somewhere. Yeah, but I guess it's not now, which is better. 'Cause,
It's
yeah,
pretty insane. They're just having a hydraulic press there, and they're like, "Yep,
for a key. Yeah, that's
That's,
pretty crazy.
let's do it." Avril, while we're on the topic of Avril Lounge, how's the fitness journey going? There was some talk about your fitness journey. How's it going, bud?
What?
I've taken it international a little bit.
What are the dream
Is
stats?
this a bit?
This is a live Johnny bit. This is a brand new Johnny bit.
This is
He's
a
How's the
Johnny
bench
bit.
going? How much
I'll
you
flash that
bench?
right now?
I can't tell if he's trolling.
The hotel. I don't know if he is or not. The hotel gym doesn't have that much equipment, but you know it's got just enough. It's got just enough that we can do a fun little workout when we get there.
Some volume
So-
workouts, 20 reps, 3 sets.
1,000 push-ups. You know.
Sometimes
before
you
get-
really are the hardest motherfucker to read, Johnny.
What do you mean?
It's like I can't tell if this is a bit because normally this show is just bits on top of bits on top of bits. But like,
Usually they're from Avast,
this
so I
sounds
can't
like a
tell when
bit.
Johnny does it.
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
It's a
he
Swede.
trolling
it's a
him?
Swede in him. He
Is
has
he
If
gonna
it's
be like,
Avast, it's a bit, but if it's
here's
Johnny,
my
I'm not too
segue?
sure.
No,
Why do
I
you think
mean,
everything I say is a bit?
close to being a everything is close to being a bit with you.
Not true. That's just not true
I mean,
at all.
it is. Factually, that's
I'm a
correct.
very somber fellow. I'm a somber fellow. I don't believe in merriment. I believe in good old
really?
fashioned, good old fashioned. Put your nose to the grindstone, work it out type of thing.
Put your
Okay.
penis in the penny press.
Put your penis in the penny press. Smash it out.
Do you guys want to see some content that I was in?
I do actually.
Okay,
I'd
this
be
is
down.
good. All right, here we go. Since we're on this topic, this is what we're gonna close out with.
Bro,
Some classic-
the topic is Avril content.
This is some content that I was.
we've yet to
featured
talk
in.
about the groups, but we'll
Oh,
get there.
okay. We should do that. if your bit is
Wait,
quick.
are we doing that
Host,
next week or this
ref,
week?
Now, I mean, look, the news is out, so we might as well talk about the news. Well,
All
you know,
right,
it's
all
fresh.
right, all right.
All right, let's talk about the news.
All right,
Fuck
then.
your bit.
Let's do the.
No, we're not gonna see the AVRL content.
Okay,
No.
we're gonna see the AVRL content. You're the host, brother.
Yeah, let's take a look.
You
at the,
decide, Johnny.
AVRL content. Yeah, let's take a look at the AVRL content.
All right, let's
So
take a look
the
at the- let's take a look
context
at-
here was that weekly Ezra mentioned. Ezra just posted a picture of AVRL and was just like, "Oh, what a glow up for AVRL! You know, looking fresh, buddy. Like you're." And
It's
people
Baby Bay,
uploaded
by
this
the way.
photo, so.
Baby
Yeah, I
Bay.
know.
It's me
I
and
know
Baby
it's
Bay.
Baby Bay. Is that Mitch Man?
It's Mitch Man.
Egon?
Degon as well. Legend.
There's me playing Valorant.
Yo,
Wait, that's AVRL.
28.
No fucking way.
That's crazy.
Dude, look at him. Look at him go.
Who, Mitch Man?
No, you.
Oh,
You are so lean back.
They
I was
really
locked
made
in.
your ass a background character. you have no speaking lines in this, huh?
So this is. So the context here is we did a 5v1 against Baby Bay and we got destroyed. We got
Wait,
fucking-
really?
Yeah, we did a 5 versus 1 like
Did you not
deathmatch against him.
collaborate?
Well, he's an ex-professional player.
Okay, but if you're 5 people in wide swing, surely you kill him.
Wait, surely
no,
Mitch
no,
Man
no,
and
no,
shit
no,
are
no, no, no,
good.
you don't get it. He is so good. He fucking destroyed us. That's the score. So if you look at that right there, Baby Bay's at top. His final score is like 74 to 40 or something.
Bro.
He got a
Getting
plus 30 with
schooled
the
that
5 of us.
hard?
Yeah, no,
Shit, man.
he's ridiculously good.
I'm just saying how it is, Avril. I'm sorry, but I'm not thinking about how good Baby Bay is. I'm more like thinking about how did you not win that?
Yeah, how the fuck
Because
did you
we
lose
suck.
that?
Because we suck.
I mean,
What do you mean?
Is he
5v
that ass?
Egon did
A
9th in
5v
one time, which is kind of funny.
That's. I mean, Valorant. The thing is, compared to like a game like Overwatch, Valorant is a lot harder because you just insta die.
Yeah,
an
which is
insta-death.
kind of fair.
Like it's like
but-
I mean, it's pretty hard. I'd say if you're getting someone that's really good, there's a gigantic gap in skill, like a humongous gap in skill. So
Have you guys
You know,
watched those
that's-
like 5 bronze people versus 1 grandmaster?
That's basically what it was. That's basically how it felt. It's
Who
genuinely
usually
how it felt.
comes out on top? Like, what rank do you need before like 5 people can take down a grandmaster player?
Jay does that content all the time. I
Yeah,
actually-
yeah.
Overwatch,
no.
I don't know. In Overwatch, I don't know. But in Valorant, one GM.
I mean, to
deletes
be
5
fair, one
bronzes
player
easy.
in Valorant can like dominate because you can
Yeah.
one tap. Like in Overwatch,
tap,
it's like
yeah.
okay, you have like a lot of health, so you can kind of survive, and then you just whittle them down, you know.
For sure. All right.
But yeah, in Valorant, you're gonna get shit on.
Well,
Let's
what
bring
about
up the
these
groups.
Show me them groups.
Let's bring up the groups for EWC.
Mid-season.
The seeding, I'm not sure what the logic was exactly behind the seeding. You know, seeding is historically a bit tough in OWCS because obviously the Korean teams are the best.
Yeah.
And then it's a little bit all over. So Group A, All Gamers Global, LCQ, Virtus Pro, and Weibo Gaming.
First of all, if it's Falcons and Weibo again, Falcons versus that once again team, Cinema. That's an insanely. It's an awesome group. That could already be Group of Death. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, that's pretty insane.
You have Falcons, AGG, VP, Weibo. That's an insane Group of Death. Actually,
if I'm
'Cause
VP, I'm
AGG
just
are
like
good.
crying. Tears.
Probably because Weibo are good. Falcons are Falcons. AGG proved themselves this stage to be quite good, and VP on their good day are also really good. But I'm already seeing Group of Death straight away. Group A, no question. That's Group of
For
Death
sure.
right there.
100%. You look at Group B, Crazy Raccoon, Rock Esports, Team Liquid, AVRL.
Good.
I think it's fairly reasonable to, think Crazy Raccoon, Team Liquid, 1-2 there.
Yeah.
And then you got the Group C, it's Alcadzia, GK Esports, Team CC, and Sucorp Esports from South America. So, again, Alcadzia, GK.
C is gonna be fun. Alcadzia GKCC.
Yeah, see.
C is
Oh,
quite
see, it's
fun.
just like it's the number ones, 2 number ones from the region. Like they look pretty. They look good. I find D and A to be the 2 most interesting groups by far.
Yeah. And Group D, Nightmare, T1, Gatos Guapos, and Twisted Minds. It is an interesting group for sure.
I think B is
Yeah,
Group of Life.
Guapos is gonna go hard.
D is very funny because it's just Nightmare, T1, Twisted Minds, and then fucking Rack Attack.
Back attacking Punk in there.
That's funny.
Yeah, I don't know. I
really
think B or C has to be Group of Life, but I think B feels like Crazy Raccoon Auto, and then you probably would take, you'll take Team Liquid in there, but Rock might put up something. Varel will try their best. Rock might try and do something in there as well with Bellateria. C, I think, is pretty cut and dry. It should just be Alcacia, GK, right?
Right.
A is an unreal group. And then Group D, T1, and then Twisted Minds and Nightmare fighting it out for it. Could be an interesting one.
Agreed. I'd say B and C are pretty straightforward. D, it's going to be interesting to see Twisted Minds and Nightmare. Then Group A is just like living hell. Like, it's actually insane.
Group A is insane.
You know what? The reason why Group A is insane is because there will be 2 Korean teams in there. Even if it's not Falcons, it'll be Zeta. So really, the way they should have done these groups is if you swap Zocorp and the TBD, you have a way more balanced, like, 4 group sitting. I think every group should have 1 Korean team. And Group A shouldn't have 2 Korean teams, in my opinion.
Would make the most sense. But, like, realistically, you could predict that Group A would have 2 Korean teams, but, like, in fairness, it's just like, okay, maybe another team makes it, you know, like maybe just maybe.
But it's like, what's the seeding difference realistically between the South American seed and the LCQ seed? Right? Like those should be interchangeable realistically.
So I actually, here's the actual seeding. According to a picture on Reddit, source confirmed.
Like they rate LCQ as 13.
Yeah, because they assumed that last chance qualifier winner would be better than the Japanese winner, South American winner, and Pacific winner.
I mean, that's relatively reasonable. Relatively reasonable, honestly.
I just think I don't know. With this, you just end up grouping 2 Koreans in the same group, and that's just really fucked.
I think they wanted to do it because they're like, well, like, I mean, realistically, you're right though. It should be a Korean team in every group. But instead, they just wanted to leave it up in the air, like Jack was saying, like, well, the last chance qualifier could not be.
Yeah, it's like
team,
a good, but
it's like obviously going to be. So
what if you put one of the Korean teams in Group C?
You swap LCQ and Zocorp. Just swap them. You see what I'm doing? You literally just swap them and it's fixed.
So yeah, you'd have GK, Alcatia, Team CC. And then we're guessing Falcons. Which, tough, but, you know, Falcons' own doing by not qualifying in the first place. So, you know, what can you do?
Yeah.
Yeah. But overall, any big disagreements here with the seeding, the groups?
I think it'd be kind of crazy to say there's a disagreement.
No, I mean, like, I think Group A, obviously the death one. D is the next most fun. B should be pretty obvious.
Maybe 12. Yeah, it's kind of low, but.
So we play through 4 groups and then we go into single elim, yeah?
I think the biggest kind of like weirdest part is that I think based off Weibo's performance, I don't really know if like. Oh no, Weibo's the right one I'm thinking of. I'm not thinking of Weibo. I guess I'm more so thinking of like Rock. But I mean Rock being 1 under Virtus Pro, is that fair? Like, I don't know, probably. Because really there's not much what you can really do when you think of the rankings. Like, what can you really do?
Mm-hmm.
Not much.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say. It's just like, oh, it's the 3rd best team in Europe, better than both 2nd and 3rd in China. I'd probably say so, but I can see why.
I will say we got a good distribution of regions. Like, we don't have like anything in here where it's like, oh, here's like 2 EMEA teams or 2 NA teams together. Because that was the one thing that was disappointing about Hangzhou, was having like all these NA and EMEA teams meet and knock each other early and then you don't have an NA versus EMEA at all, which is kind of weird.
And I think that feedback must have been taken in when you look at these groups. Mm-hmm. Like, yes, you will have 2 Korean teams in Group A. But like you said, Avril, it's very well distributed between regions. And I think if we looked at these groups and there were like, you know, like VP in Group C even, just like, oh, Alcadia VP are going to be in the same group, or like there'll be 2 NA teams in the same group. Like, I think people would have been way more disappointed if there were less mixing between the regions. And so it feels very intentional in the way they distributed the regions. And that feedback was heard. So, which is good, I suppose.
No, I think that's good.
Yeah. So there you go.
It's
All right.
unlucky for Group A, really.
I will be rooting for Japan. Let it be known.
Okay, good luck. Good luck,
I will
buddy.
be rooting for Japan.
Nice.
I do believe in the next couple of years they will be one of the bigger regions.
I will be
Especially with how
rooting
much
for
support they get.
Weibo Gaming, even though that looks like a crazy group to get out of. I don't know.
Fucking insane.
I don't know.
But
Like,
it would
AG
be awesome to see it. If they make it out, that'd be an insane storyline.
all game,
Like a
I mean,
ridiculous one.
every game in that group should be pretty reasonable. That's what I'm hoping for VP to be able to step up as well and to really match as best they can. But VP made an insane run last year, but I also think like their group was definitely not as hard as this last year. But VP's run last year was very good, so it's a little sad to see VP in this situation. Is it looking like it'll be unlikely for them to make a huge run again?
Yeah, it kind of blows.
Does anyone
Virtus Pro.
see any dark horses in here that could sneak in? Like maybe a Nightmare beating a Twisted Minds, or maybe a Rock sneaking past a Liquid or something like that? Does anyone see like a...
No, not a single one.
Yeah, I honestly don't.
I
Not
mean, look,
realistically.
these groups are pretty. The only group that has, in my opinion, any chance of upset is Group A, because depending on like the form of the person that comes out of LCQ and the form of both Weibo and Virtus Pro, like pretty much the form of everyone in Group A, something could happen. Everything else is pretty set in stone. Like it would require a ridiculous turnaround for any other team to do well in B, C, or D over the.
Okay,
top
so
two
I
teams.
would argue that I agree with you. I think B, C, and D are pretty straightforward. I don't see anything big changing there. But I would almost say that Virtus Pro is that dark horse. Like if they were able to somehow beat Weibo Gaming, if Falcons, just come out of LCQ and then disappoint. I'm just saying,
Johnny.
Smash might cook.
VP would have to
cook.
VP would have to beat two insane teams to do that. Nightmare, CC, and Rock have to beat one team to do that.
Yeah,
So
but I'm saying, what if the
statistically
insane team kind of shit the bed a little bit? Then they're not an insane anymore.
it's easier for like a Liquid or an Alcatia or a Twisted Minds to shit the bed for a Rock, CC, or Nightmare.
Yeah,
than
fuck,
for
you're right.
than
Liquid
for
shitting the
two
bed.
insane teams
Yeah.
to shit
Yeah.
the bed. You need two insane teams of Group A to shit the bed, not one. The other groups just need one.
Look, I wasn't as much of a Weibo believer as you during Champions Clash, but
A world
I'm a
card.
fan.
Look, my take on that is like they're only going to get better too. Like Weibo, like they're only going to get better. I think. I don't think there's going to be. I don't think they're going to fall off the cliff. And they're going to be able to get back to the point that they were prior to them not even having access to the game.
well, they're old now. They're like 23, 24.
Okay, I guess. Yeah,
so-
I guess they're old now, bro. But
They're
like,
old now. They're old.
They're 23
now,
and
he
24.
says.
It's over for them.
I
It's
think if
fucking
Liquid
over.
beefs, I think if Liquid beefs in this event, like that's like the biggest choke. So like, there's just no way. I just don't see it happening. It's a choke beyond all chokes for Liquid. I honestly, I mean, if Liquid beefs out of this, that's a humiliation ritual, bro. Like that's
If
like,
they lose to Rock, yeah,
if they lost to Rock, yes,
That
a
is,
humiliation ritual. Yeah,
that is terrible. That would suck.
that's beyond just like a beef. That's straight up humiliation. Like that's a kink. Like you like to
That's
go
a kink?
Like,
Yeah.
You like to go fuck it up entirely.
Johnny's just shaking his
I'm
fucking
trying
head.
to. Do we know what the qualification process? Do you have to get top 2 to move on in this group?
Yes, it
what?
looks like
Yeah.
it based off Wikipedia. It's top
Yeah,
two.
top 2 into a team singular limb.
So take a look at this. This is from last year. I actually think this setup from last year was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. These were the groups from last year, and it was top 3 making it out, with the top number 1 getting a bye, which I think is really awesome. I actually prefer this than having like only top 2 make it out, because then 3 teams make it out and the first team gets a bye as well. But VP went on a run.
There's like way more matches in the playoffs. This is very playoffs pilled. This
But
is kind
VP
of 2022 Overwatch League pilled.
I like the bracket. I like the format of the bracket. But if you look in the groups and how VP went on a run, Space Station lost, Fnatic lost. So you have a situation where like Fnatic, where that in quote unquote insane team, they're a Korean team, really they shouldn't be losing to anyone, and then they lose 2 matches. So
Right.
shit happens, And then you have who else? I
I mean, the
Falcons,
downside
Twisted
is
Minds, and
you look
LGD
at-
go like 2-1 each.
you look at these groups, and then you look at the bracket, and all the third seed teams, they all lost in the first round. So you're like, okay, well, what the fuck did we do that for? If you're just gonna lose
You give them a
anyway.
chance. I don't know. Like, it's not guaranteed. Like, Fnatic were probably more favored to win against ENCE, but like that's the Dongak Viper team that kind of shit the bed a little bit. I casted that game, so I remember what happened. I remember like Fnatic just couldn't play Ryan. This is also the Lee Jae-gon Iziaki team. Like, on paper, they should have beaten ENCE. So I don't think like, oh yeah, the third seed just loses the second seed here. It's like, no, that's not guaranteed. EMEA is a different question. We know that that just wasn't going to be a win for the Metal versus Falcons. Game and Gladiators for Space Station, it's an EMEA domestic, and it's like, well, Space Station's just a better team. LGD, if it wasn't for the fact that they didn't have anything to play in, and this was their first event of the year, they might have been able to win against Ultras. It's not an impossible thing for them either. But yeah, I think that round one is fine.
The extra round is just like it's a fail safe for poor seeding scenarios, like in the Group A example,
Right.
Exactly.
where the
That's why I
third
like this.
seed in
Yep.
Group A, you know, they're shit out of luck because they get the worst group by far. In a format like this, that third team would get an extra opportunity to be like, hey,
Right.
we got drawn into a poor group. Now we get the chance to play a second seed from a different group, which, you know, we suspect could be like Liquid, Twisted Minds, and you'd go like, okay, well, third team, let's say it's Falcons or Weibo Gaming. You have Falcons or Weibo Gaming taking on Twisted Minds or Liquid, and immediately you're like, holy shit, like they might actually like the third seed might
that's what I'm
actually
saying, like,
advance. Yeah.
Third seed from Group A deserve to move on, whoever it is. Right? I think that. I think the third seed from Group A really do deserve to move on because that Group A is just way too stacked. So
Yeah, I love long brackets, so I'm all for it. It's a shit ton of matches, but you know, those big brackets are the most fun. Like
they
that
are the most
2022 was absurd. It was so good with mid-season and then the playoffs.
yeah, give me the big brackets. I love that.
I think it's possible though. Sadly, no time in the world. Sadly.
Yeah, there.
Oh, we did it last year. I don't know. We fit all those games in last year. I don't know. It is possible. So
It
we
is
did
possible.
We literally did it.
B-stream, crank him out.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna be
Boom.
stream for.
There is a B stream,
There is.
so it's possible. Just depends on how much they want to do with that. But yeah, I mean, it's not much to talk about the group stage. Honestly, it's kind of a boring group stage because like outside of Group A, I think it's pretty set in stone. So
Sure.
Right.
I just don't think there's that much interesting going on. So Group A, it's really just depending on who shows up for last chance qualifier.
Avast, you ready for bed?
Dude,
Bro,
we have
I'm-
been grinding, man. I'm just saying.
It's actually so. I'm tired, man. I'm tired, boss. I'm tired,
tired,
boss.
boss.
No joke. I'm tired. This shit is hidden. This is how you know Joshua Wilkinson is a fucking machine.
Yeah.
Because he's done this now. Granted, he's not waking up as early, but he's staying up later, and like he doesn't stop. He just doesn't stop. The egg doesn't stop, man. It's insane. I
Egg
don't know
doesn't
how
spoil.
he just doesn't fucking stop.
I was so fucking dead this morning. I was like, I didn't even want. I don't know. I don't know if I can get up.
Well, he was like, "Hey, do you want to play the horse girl racing game with me?" And I was like, "Bro, I can't do it again. I can't wake up for 4 a.m. for the 4th day in a row."
Yeah,
to
I
go
was
play
like,
it
nah, I'm
again.
good, bro.
I just can't do it, man. So I don't have it in me, boss.
It's the same with
Holy shit! Look at that. Full-time streamer alert, guys.
Yeah.
Full-time streamer alert.
It's tough.
is
tough.
it
Holy shit,
Sliggy?
Bloons is actually the peak viewership goat. I should play more Bloons.
Dude, Bleach is good.
I mean, it's kind of
there.
like just chatting on steroids.
Yeah,
Or balloons.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of is.
gotta do a little Bloons
What's
there.
that second game? What do you mean?
Oh,
When you went to peak views again, is that Overwatch?
no,
You lost
that
4
was-
followers playing Overwatch. Don't play Overwatch.
Yeah.
No.
They don't fuck with Overwatch. People don't fuck with Overwatch. They don't fuck with it.
Oh shit.
Pokemon.
They're not fucking with that shit. Yeah, we played a lot. We played a lot of stuff today. This is all in 1 week.
We're gonna
man.
do we're gonna do a Plat Chat chain together.
Dude, you
Killing
really
me.
play Overwatch? When was that?
No, that would have been.
Oh, that's co-streams.
That was a coach stream, I think. I
Yeah.
think that was a
I was gonna
co-stream.
say that would have been, dude. You
Yeah.
playing Overwatch
You
is
play the
crazy.
game.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
We were actually debating playing Overwatch for the charity stream, and
Yeah.
then everyone was like, "I can't do it." Everyone was like, "I can't do it." I'm like, "We got too much shit. Like, we can't do it, man. Like, we're so tired. We can't play a multiplayer shooter at this moment. It's too much. It's just too much."
I mean, we're doing
Josh, that's
Valorant in
kinda-
houses tomorrow.
I'm not.
Oh,
guys
right,
are.
okay. I am, yeah.
What are you
Should be
playing?
fun. We're doing Valorant and CS in houses tomorrow, and we're doing Peak.
CS.
Counter Strike.
I was gonna say get me in, but I'm working. Dude.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be there.
I'm
Tomorrow 'cause I
having you on
coach.
my side monitor, Johnny.
When does
You're a
promotion
side
relegation
content
start tomorrow? PST.
10 a.m. PT maybe.
Okay. I'm haggard.
call
I'm
time is
haggard. I'm
8:30,
tired.
so
I
that
might have
sounds
to.
like-
He's. Oh fuck.
I think it's fine. I think I can do it. Because there's the last day. He wanted me to do that. Okay, we'll see.
Yeah, keep in mind for both regions, the first 2 matches they're playing off stream, and then we start with the
Yeah,
lower
I'm not watching
brackets. We're showing lower bracket semis, upper bracket final, and lower bracket final. But the
Vast
first
hates
semifinal
Europe,
round is
remember,
just-
so he's not going to be watching that one.
I'm not. Well, also I'm planning to do the Pokemon race supposedly.
Oh yeah.
So with Josh and Shio.
BST.
But I will be watching North America. North America, I'll be watching Dilducks. However, they do have to play Dreamland right off the bat, so that's unfortunate.
BST. Damn, Solomon. Let him go.
BST. Why
British
did?
Standard Time.
What is UTC to BST? What the hell's what? Which one's is UTC like a universal
one.
time zone?
There you go.
Isn't it +1? Yeah.
Universal time zone. Okay.
Isn't UTC? Is British Winter Time the same as UTC?
What the hell's British winter time? You have a different time zone for the winter?
There you go.
Greenwich Mean Time. Yeah, GMT.
Greenwich
Yeah,
Mean
yeah,
Time.
yeah.
Yeah, but daylight savings is stupid. I thought the rest of the world got rid of that shit. It was just America. That's
Isn't it like Arizona that like they don't change their
yeah,
clocks or
Arizona
anything
does
like
it.
that?
Arizona does it. Yeah.
Which is like,
Well,
bro.
I
Yeah,
thought
there
it
you go.
was. I thought
Coordinated
Bill
universal
was
time.
introducing California to try to join that. I could be wrong.
I don't know, brother.
I think there's definitely a movement. Somehow
There's a
people
movement,
can be
really?
really
There's a movement
united
on
in this front.
Dude, what can we have one time zone? Can we just do one time zone?
Odds, can we get one
Um,
time zone?
Mods, can we get one time zone going on?
Well, that would be
I mean, it wouldn't be that insane for China to like if we picked a point in the middle of an ocean or something, and then we just go from there.
Wait, does China have the same time
They have
zone
their
for
own.
the entire country?
I think China has the entire time zone for the whole country, if I remember properly.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I
Wow.
did not know that.
Yep.
Oh. What the fuck? Okay, that's interesting.
We should
'Cause,
do that.
wait,
man.
Australia has 3, right? Yeah, it does. It has 3.
This is an amazing map. I've never seen this map before.
Universal time zone, man.
Wait,
Like so,
wait,
how
we're
have I
just on
never
the
s-
time zones now.
How
we're
about
just-
At the bottom,
This
at the
this-
bottom,
What?
at the
Yeah.
bottom of the page,
Bottom.
click on Central Intelligence Agency.
What does this have to say?
Never
What
mind.
does this
Never
have to
mind.
say?
Don't
What,
worry
are they
about
got,
it. I'm just.
what are they got to say about it, huh?
What are they about? Do you think they keep a lot of
Is there
intelligence?
a
there?
minute missing from the tape, perhaps? Is there a minute missing from the map?
Was this map digitally altered? Was this stitched together from various different maps? What does the metadata say?
I feel like I've been on Reddit for so fucking long that like posts start getting regurgitated or whatever. Like they just every year you
just
see
now
the same
noticing that?
post. And,
I was about to say you're just. Hang on,
That's
brother.
your first time seeing that one?
and so the first time seeing this map, I'm just like, yeah, how have I never seen this on Reddit? Like it'd be on some fucking map porn Reddit or something. Like,
I didn't know you were a
It
Reddit
probably
guy.
has. You just probably haven't seen it. Mighty guess.
Yeah,
My
probably.
guess there. My favorite thing is going to Reddit when you have a very specific question. I was trying to recover like hard drive data from a drive, and I didn't know the answer, so I had to go to like r/data hoarders, and I made an account just to post and be like, "Hey guys, can you help me out?" And then literally like they all came to like they had to first get approved, and then all the data hoarders came out the woodworks were like, well, here's the obvious problem, blah blah blah. And then I was like, oh, can I do this? It's like, no, you simpleton, you fucking idiot, like you can't do that. Like, did you not know any better, man?
you.
I've been running Linux systems since '94. Who the fuck are you? And I'm like, dude, I don't know. I'm asking for your help here, man. You're the data hoarders here. And the moral of that story is you can find anything on Reddit except good humor.
Except love and compassion.
I
There's
can find
some,
some love and compassion.
Anything else before we all collectively go to bed, including myself?
We should
Okay,
probably
Avril
end this-
does
we
need
should
to go to
probably-
bed. I'm
probably
gonna
end this
put that out
episode.
there.
Yeah.
We're not doing fucking anything now.
I got 2 questions. First one, Bren's play of the week. Toilet?
Well, I mean, toilet.
Toilet.
I mean, Violet is an easy one for that. The Violet stuff is an easy one. You could all. I think that one's fun. If you want to do the Violet as Bren's player of the week, that one's fun. I don't have another one. You want to go that?
Any backups? Any backup?
I feel
for
like
the weeks?
Violet's got a lot, but Violet is also like top 3 go.
But this is
so
for a
there's-
very different reason. Violet's getting it now because he's like shitting
Sideshow?
on
I'll give
tier
it to
2
Sideshow.
tier 3.
I don't know how you feel about Sideshow.
I love Josh. I mean, I was not suggesting him for various conflicts here revolving our episode's subject matter and the reason he's streaming. But you know, I mean, if you want to suggest, I'm fine with that. If you want to suggest,
Should we
it.
give it to Sideshow? Let's give it to Sideshow.
Sideshow Gaming.
There we go. All right, second question. Solomon, is your mic on the episode? I have a question for you, Solomon. It's not. Can you turn it on or no?
What if he doesn't want to be revealed?
Can you turn on feet cam, Solomon?
Hello.
Finally, bro.
Oh, hi. Hi, my mic's on now.
All right, Solomon.
Hello, world.
First of all, how would you rate the Silverstone Grand Prix, and what did you think about Hulkenberg's podium?
Oh, the whole podium went crazy. I only watched the second half because I was asleep during it and I forgot to set my alarm. So, sorry
Oh.
about that one.
There it is.
Yeah, it went crazy hard. I watched from Italy with Italian Formula One commentators.
Hell yeah.
Not as hype as the British ones, I will say. But yeah, it was a crazy fun race. And Hulkenberg got a podium. So only reason I bring it up is because like it was the best race of the year. Probably the best race I've seen in like a few years, I think.
That's a Silverstone
So-
moment for sure. It does it.
That was also an awesome moment. Do you like McLaren or do you hate McLaren? It's pretty on brand to hate McLaren now.
I don't mind them. They're fine.
Okay. They didn't spray Hulkenberg with
Wait, I have
campaign
one
that
more
was good,
post
so.
that we
Fucked up.
should go
Yep.
through. By the
Yeah, it
way,
was
for the
fucked
last
up.
of this, I'm putting this in the.
And Lando's dad tried to take over celebrations. Yeah. Screw.
I want to talk.
I'm
Let's talk
out
about
on
the
McLaren.
Avril Glaze post as well. Can we talk about the
Yeah.
Avril Glaze post that hit Reddit? Can we talk about the Avril Glaze post now that because this comes from also one of our most hated, one of our most notorious. Hated's probably strong. One of our most notorious Reddit Overwatch posters, competitive Overwatch, and it's Ezra, and saying insane Avril glow up, not
There it is.
AI. And I have to take it. A, yeah, Avril, he's looking breedable, but B, holy Chinese skin texture app.
Yeah.
Like that,
It does
I'm
kinda
looking-
look like
I
it.
mean, you have the type of lips that I have when the lights are too bright, and my like white people lips are like there's so way too much blood close to the surface, like they're pink as hell. Like that's incredible. He's looking good. He's looking
First of
good,
all-
but they've what?
I couldn't help but notice that this time you didn't post an image of Patrick Starr with the white foaming mouth this time. You know the one?
When did I? Where was I supposed to post this? Did you post this?
That was from the last from the pool picture, and then you posted that, and everyone was big mad at you. Do you not remember this?
What?
Did that even happen? We even talked about this even came up on Plat Chat. Never mind.
What are you
The
talking
real Plat
about?
Chat viewers remember. This guy's bad
Foaming
memory.
at the mouth. I typically post the bodybuilder's forum copy pasta of looking thick, solid, tight. Want to see how thick, solid, and tight you can get, brother? I don't remember. Are you talking about the one where you were like at
I'm
the
in the
pool
pool.
with your arms
I'm in the
out?
pool, and then
Oh,
Alice
the
told you,
pool
and then Alice
one.
told you to find God. After that, you posted
Oh.
and then I think Swing Chip said something similar in the commentary.
I remember
Oh.
the pool one. I remember the pool
Yeah.
one.
Everyone-
Yeah, I just
everyone-
confirmed
Good.
that.
That wasn't confirmed of you, actually.
Just wanted to bring up that as well. Just wanted to bring up Avril here.
Should we?
Appreciate it.
While we're on the topic of,
That's the B stream stage, by the way, just in case anyone didn't realize.
oh,
It's not a bad stage.
cool.
Okay.
While we're on the topic of Ezra, then, Would you like to address Ezra's comment from last week? Try to start drama within the scene.
What comment was
Oh, it was the one where I said like maybe Chris needs help, and then Ezra tried to
I
drama
do
bait and
remember
was
that.
like, he tried to drama bait essentially and was like, oh, he called Chris shit, and
Chris, you gotta respond. This is
you
crazy.
gotta respond.
Whoa!
And then someone responded to him and was like, yeah, he did not do that. Like he gave him credit, but W drama bait, like trying to egg it on. And honestly, I do respect it.
Utterly shits. Come on, Ezra.
Shits on
Come on. Yo, come on.
Strongly suggests he needs an assistant coach to carry the intellectual weight. And then someone says W drama bait. After,
This is come on. Come on.
Oh man.
Come on.
That's good. I mean, honestly, like I said, there's not very many people left in this fucking shit that are talking about Overwatch. We need our viewers like Ezra. We need him. We need him. We need this. We need this. We need guys that are gonna drive this ship along no matter what it takes to keep some conversation going. So I respect the hustle, honestly.
Shout out
with
Mod
Evening
William.
Porter.
You know what? Me being big Valorant man this week, checking the Valorant Reddit instead, then seeing Ezra's name in there, I'm like, bro, this guy's full-time Reddit. His full-time job is on Reddit.
But you need, I mean, honestly, as a Reddit, I have come to appreciate Reddit more, not as a social media website, but as a place to go find answers for things. And guys like Ezra are important because they will post and they will give you your answers. Now, Ezra's not contributing anything of value comparatively. I'm not going to search for anything he's looking for, but other people like Ezra are posting.
I
that,
appreciate
like,
it.
We need people like Ezra, not him specifically, but like people that are going to post like he
I
does.
appreciate Ezra posting content about me. I do appreciate it.
Those biceps look good. Big
They
arms.
do.
Yeah.
They do look good.
I hate to say it, Avast, but I used to be that person that just like Googled something and then I put Reddit after just to like. try
No,
to get-
but the thing is, for legitimately niche
that's like
information,
a hack.
that's good.
That's a good
Google
thing.
sucks
That's
ass.
yeah,
Google
no.
sucks
Yeah.
ass now.
Also,
Like,
no,
you,
yeah.
it's fine.
Fuck using that
I
website,
used to be
man.
that person for like 5 years, and
It's honestly
I-
back in style, man. It's back in
It's the
style.
best thing to do when you're searching for
I
something.
apologize. I know people might judge me for this. Avril's going to sleep. People might
Apple's
judge me for
turning
this.
off the game.
He's nodding off, bro.
This doesn't help my brand, but I fully transitioned to AI. I can't.
Turn it off, Solomon.
Like,
Turn it off.
if-
Fade to black.
Stop fading-
if I
stop
want to
fading
know
black.
what
Fading.
fucking fertilizer to
His
put in my
ass.
citrus
Get his
tree,
ass.
Oh.
the people on Reddit are all over the place.
My
so
guy is
I'm
like,
sorry.
yo,
Fade to
Grok.
black.
I'm sorry.
Grok, what do you
Fade
think
to
about
black.
World War
Just
history?
cut it.
What do you think
Cut
about
this shit, man.
fertilizer?
Cut
Dude,
this shit. Cut this episode off.